Patriots 17-17, 0-1 on the year. And the Junior Canadiens 15-15, 1-3. These two teams very evenly matched. Only 1 point separates them. The Patriots sitting 1 point ahead. Here is Violo. He tries to make a move. He scores! Paul Violo, what a goal! And it's 1-0 Patriots on a beautiful individual effort by Paul Violo. Poked away from Petrucci, and the Junior Canadiens come back the other way. McBain leaves it Joffe out in front. The shot, they score! Artur Terchiyev. And the #1 line for the Junior Canadiens connect. And Terchiyev, who's been on a tear as of late, gets his 16th. Wells, nice pass there to Kalpuzis. He shoots, puts it wide on purpose. Kicked out in front, almost fell to Benwell, and it was poked away at the last second. Wells winds and shoots, the rebound, they score! And Dante Spagnuolo right on the spot right there. And a good decision by Wells in the end. The bomb from the point, not too much. Dalton Ewing could do without that one. And it's 2-1. Up the walls, looking for Ulanov. Taken away by Terchiev. Here is Terchiev to Joffe, scores! And Jake Joffe, what a finish that was. And the former Toronto Young Nats midget over the right shoulder of Fassel, and we are tied up again. And here he goes, the veteran, Sal Felice, the one-time Brampton Battalion draft pick. Still going, throws it up to the front of the net, playing some urgency is Felice. Shot to the net, it's loose and Fassel. A nice play right there with the puck on the goal line, and Jake Joffe looking for some loose change. Felice again, he's been really good in this game. McLean and McBain in the battle there. McBain pulls it right, throws to the front of the net, they score! And just a power move by Jack McBain. Beats Tyler Fassel, and just like that, it's 3-2 Junior Canadiens, and it's their first lead of the game, and the Pats couldn't get out of their own zone. Only as far as DeCesare. Here is DeCesare, shoots, and did just squeak through Cam Gray. Felice through the neutral zone. Plays that one up to Vernace, as Felice will back off here, and Petrucci will reverse it to his defense, and here's Plaisance. Banks it off the wall to Joynt, and he's drilled by Felice, who's been sensational tonight. And here's Baudouin, the shot, the rebound, he scores! And Jeff Joynt gets the rebound there. Put the rebound high. How many times do you see guys try to put those shots low when you have, put it home with authority. A good physical play there by Sherratt, and that's one thing he certainly can do. Out to the neutral zone, Cucinato poked at by Sherratt, and it's back inside the Patriots zone once again. McLean staple that's thrown out in front, back to the point, they score! And Luzar put it in front, Sherman tipped it, and it's 4-3, and the shootout continues. McLean takes off, nice little spin there. Kalazich back to McLean, looking for Petrucci, Benwell, he scores! And what a play there, Oliver Benwell snaps it home, and it's 4-4 now. What a nice feed that was. Sherman wide, the rebound, and Bray. Big stop right there. Petrucci trying to settle that one down. To throw that one across to Kalazich, it never got to him though. Here's McLean, the wrist shot, the tip, they score! And it's 5-4, and I think Kalazich got the tip. It looked like it went about 1.5 kilometers an hour behind Dalton Ewing there. Backhand by McBain, empty net, and Gray, what a stop that was! As he lunged to his right. What more can this period bring? Up in the air, Casaro Pinio had a good chance, and it rolled off of his stick at the last second. And Sherratt's going to take a penalty here as he's going at it here as he drills his man a couple times. Turner, I believe, was the guy. Bit of a pileup. And fighting Josh Sherratt, probably not something that James Turner thought about doing in this hockey game. In fact, I don't really recommend anybody in this league dropping them with Josh Sherratt. Because unlike a lot of guys in this league, he really knows what he's doing. Wells going wide, he's got Benwell. Benwell waits, makes a move, tried to pull it on front to Chance and Maggioni. The puck was still free, he put it in, Ewing went after him. And a good rush, the Pats have killed a 7-minute penalty. Lapide will play it, and here is Baudouin. Baudouin to Petrucci. Heads up ice. Petrucci, nice pass to Baudouin. And Ewing with the glove stop on Liam Baudouin. Gives it a good check, though, as Petrucci will backhand that one in, and Kalazic and Joynt will work on putting pressure on Dalton Ewing. Baudouin throws it to the net. Doesn't get through. Joynt trying to pull the trigger. Here is Petrucci out in front, the backhand, they score! And Jeff Joynt, the hat trick for the Patriots. Someone throw the hat. And I guess his parents getting some high fives in the crowd. But it's 6-4. And Joynt up to 10 goals on the season. Here is Lapide. Takes his time, McLean. Dangerous right there, though, as he'll fan on it. Not sure what he was doing. He's got Joffe in front. Joffe in alone, the backhand. And Cam Gray says no. And Joffe had lots of time and space. Cam Gray sensational in relief of Tyler Fassel on the pass. Outlast the Junior Canadiens on this one. The Pats above 500. And we'll take it here. The final score, the Toronto Patriots 6. Toronto Junior Canadiens 4.